The air crackled with tension. Dust choked the battlefield. The stench of death hung heavy.
I stand tall amidst the carnage, a beacon of hope for the beleaguered Kaurava army.
Drona had fallen. Bhishma was no more. The weight of the world now rested on Karna's shoulders. He had always been a skilled warrior. His prowess with the bow was legendary. But now, he fought with the heart of a lion.
I am determined to protect my king, Duryodhana. I am determined to uphold my dharma. I will fight to the death.
Karna surveyed the battlefield. His gaze locked onto Arjuna, his eternal rival. Their destinies were intertwined. Their conflict was fated.
This is the battle that will determine the outcome of the war. I will face Arjuna with every ounce of my being. I will not falter.
The two warriors circled each other. They were like celestial beings locked in a deadly dance. Their chariots roared across the battlefield. Arrows flew like streaks of lightning. The impact of each strike shook the very earth.
I fight with the fury of a man possessed. My arrows find their mark with deadly accuracy. I will push Arjuna to his limits.
His own armor, a gift from his father Surya, protected him from harm. He seemed invincible.
I am no ordinary warrior. I am a master strategist, guided by the divine Krishna himself. I will match Karna blow for blow.
Their bows sang a deadly song of war. The fate of the world hung in the balance. The tide of the battle seemed to turn. Karna's chariot struck a rut in the ground. His chariot wheel became lodged fast. He struggled to free it. Panic surged through him. This was no ordinary mishap. This was a curse.
I remember the words of Parashurama, my guru. I have been cursed to forget my knowledge of the Brahmastra at the moment of my greatest need. I have also been cursed that my chariot wheel would sink into the earth at the crucial point in battle.
Despair threatened to consume him. Karna looked across at Arjuna. He saw the opportunity in his eyes. He knew what Arjuna had to do.
Arjuna, honor the dharma of war. Wait until I have freed my chariot.
His words were lost in the din of battle.
I hesitated.
He felt a pang of guilt.
Arjuna, remember your duty. Think of the countless lives lost because of Karna's loyalty to Duryodhana. Sentiment has no place on the battlefield.
With a heavy heart, Arjuna drew back his bow. He let loose the Anjalika, his deadliest arrow. The arrow sped through the air with the force of a thunderbolt. It found its mark. Karna slumped in his chariot. The world seemed to fall silent. The only sound was the wind whistling through the trees. The Kaurava army watched in horror. Their champion, their last hope, had fallen. Karna lay dying. His lifeblood seeped onto the battlefield. He looked up at Arjuna, his half-brother, the man he had fought so fiercely.
Arjuna, I have one last request. Please ensure that my son Vrishasena is protected.
He revealed his true parentage to Arjuna.
We are brothers, Arjuna, both sons of Kunti.
He died knowing that he had fought bravely. He died upholding his loyalty to Duryodhana. He died a tragic hero. Arjuna was devastated. His victory felt hollow.
I have killed my own brother.
The knowledge of his true lineage hit him like a physical blow. He was overcome with grief and remorse.
I fought for justice. I fought for dharma. But at what cost?
The war was won, but the victory felt like a defeat. The burden of his actions would stay with him forever. He had won the war but lost a part of himself.